Listen, don't shoot the messenger. It's actually a blessing. Embrace, don't suppress it. No, don't quit it. Don't get bitter. Just tell me when you're ready, 'cause I'm really crazy about you. How I wait for you. I can wait forever. I don't care what you do. Just tell me when you're ready. I'll be here rolling thumbs till we can be together. So all I can think of is you. Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. Yeah, your silence drives me crazy. Can't handle this. That sex appeal. No, no. 'Cause I'm in heaven. Can you feel the tension on a new dimension? Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees. Hold up, what's the deal now? Don't run yourself down, don't ask questions. It's high vibrations, follow the rhythm. Baby, I see you shine. When you're with me, you smile. So let your heart lead your mind. How I wait for you. I can wait forever, I don't care what you do. Just tell me when you're ready, I'll be here rolling thumbs till we can be together. 'Cause all I can think of is you. Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. Yeah, your silence drives me crazy. Can't handle this. That sex appeal. No, no. 'Cause I'm in heaven. Can you feel the tension on a new dimension? Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees.
Hey baby, let's take a walk. You and me on the beach. I wanna touch you. I wanna feel you.
Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. Yeah, your silence drives me crazy. Can't handle this. That sex appeal. No, no. 'Cause I'm in heaven. Can you feel the tension on a new dimension? Girl, you drive me crazy. Stop teasing me. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you! I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
If I die of vanity, promise me to bury me someplace I don't want to be, to dig me up and transport me unceremoniously away from the swollen city trees, garbage bag trees, whispers of disease, and the acts of enormity, and lower me slowly and sadly and properly. Get Rakuda to sing my eulogy at the 100th meridian where the Great Plains begin. Good evening, friends. It's me, it's HP. Good to see y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy conclusion of week 14. Happy whatever makes you happy today. I hope something did, truly and honestly. We have got a Teleport Terrors adventure, if you even want to call it that. I don't know if you can include adventure and terror in the same thing, but maybe you can. To each their own. We've got a full party here, plus one. We've got our extra player who sat in for us last week when we were a couple short, and we're not short tonight, but to keep consistency, we're going to keep this going. Well, that's fitting there, Arm Ripper Blaze. I don't know if you remember, but some months back, it's actually a pretty popular franchise out here in Vegas. It's called Blaze Pizza. And I posted something about that when I was driving past it one day. Alrighty. The reactor's down, I guess, for Labor Day today. It's the first day I ain't seen a great plume of steam from across the lake.
What's about to happen is gonna be hard to watch.
Mostly because it's me in charge here. Good evening, friends.
Hey.
Howdy.
Hello.
Good to see everybody. Hope the week is treating you well.
Tis indeed.
Good.
Other than
Which one is
apparently being February today.
Yeah, sure. Looks like we're about to go through one of those extreme accelerations. High of 61 today, high of 93 by next Thursday. So, yeah, I'm going to be rolling some con saves here.
Yeah, it snowed on the mountains.
I believe it. Well, what do we have here? Is everybody here? Oh, that's the wrong window. I don't use Microsoft Edge. 4, 8. There are 9 of us here.
Oh, so you don't need an extra?
1, 2. Oh no, we definitely we don't need the extra, but because your character was part of the adventure last week, I thought we would include you if you are so inclined.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's why there's 9. I wasn't including myself. I was like, why do we have an extra player? There should be 8. That's because I'm in the chat. All right. Well, let's get into this.
Besides, having an extra body as a human shield is always a good thing.
Katie will certainly agree with that when she sees the state that she's beginning tonight's session in.
I don't even want to know. Like, I don't want to know.
We decided to mimic your real state of health.
So,
Oh, great. So y'all are doing, like, surgery on the battlefield out here now?
So it's definitely worth taking a brief journey back. I thought that Katie would particularly appreciate this, so it was with a bit of remorse that our schedules did not link up last time and you were unable to join us. So the last thing you likely recall is our little fiasco here at the Snow Peak Monastery, where things got a little tense, and our group opted to retreat by means of a helm of teleportation. And from there, we immediately found ourselves in the midst of some true chaos, as the literal fabric of space-time was ripped open around us, because we are attempting to teleport to a specific place within a realm that is in and of itself a clash of space and time. The teleport spell does not work as it normally would. Items that mimic the teleport do not work as they normally would. There's still a chance, but not a very good one. And as we have found, the teleport brought us to a very familiar and oh so painful scene. And I guess if we want Katie to be able to see anything, I should put her character back on the map. Yeah, we were back here at the site of the Tarrasque battle. And this time, if you're looking at some of our characters spread throughout the board, we have a clash of space and time within our existing campaign setting of the same theme. The characters who teleported to this site. That includes Mohula, Manuel, Lantirthi. Meanwhile, for Fielien and for Azimuth, their characters are actually appropriately in place in this potential alternate future. We get the kind of impression that we are exploring a potential road that we have not yet committed to. And for whatever reason, our intents in this scene were to gain access to the shrine. And we actually had a couple of character near-death / fatalities, as we can see Spartan and Manuel both firmly within the acidic gullet of the Tarrasque itself. And no sooner had we gotten into the midst of this combat before we shifted back to here. You'll notice that the exact opposite is true on this map. Lantirthi is not here. Elsewhere, Lantirthi is here. The Lantirthi who was prepared to charge headfirst into battle against that Tarrasque is now replaced with her much lower level self. Meanwhile, the lower level self, for whom this encounter is perfectly appropriate, I don't care what you guys say, we now have a 3-level higher version of Lantirthi at this site who is kind of like, didn't we already do this before? Because from her perspective, this is in the past. We've already proceeded past this. We've done other things, and we're fighting the Tarrasque now. For Fialien and Asmith, the only 2 characters who did not teleport with the group, they are still here, and from their impressions, the rest of the group just suddenly reappeared and charged right back into the complex. So they're very confused as to what the hell is going on here. This combat is still in progress. We then found ourselves teleported to this location. A scene that is not meant for many months down the road. And our characters all began on this little island back down in this direction. Once again, in this potential alternate future, we've got our elsewhere characters and our present characters reversed from how they should be. And in this version, Elsewhere Lantirthi, as well as Elsewhere Tank, who is with us again somehow, perhaps in this alternate reality, he never died. But the 2 of them marched all the way slowly from this island, across the bridge, up the hill, made their way into this little shack right here, where there were 5 monks fast asleep. Tank and Lantirthi proceeded to assassinate all 5 of those monks, while the rest of the party, for some reason, are seemingly caught in some kind of ethereal fugue right now, to where they're fully able to witness what's going on, but unable to interact with it. Despite their protests and attempts to stop their companions from committing these most heinous deeds, we proceeded up into this area across the bridge, into here where Lantirthi and Tank proceeded to kill all of the monks in here. These monks were not asleep. These monks are in meditation, and some of them even opened their eyes, fully aware of what was happening to them, and they made no move whatsoever to stop it. After the successful assassination, who should arrive but this cheerful motherfucker right over here, affectionately known as Zastam. He is here for... oh, Justin's standing on top of it. Oh, he was. It's over here now. That's right. This artifact was up on top of that shrine where Tank and Lantirthi are currently positioned. And it would appear that the intent of all of this was for them to come in, kill the assassins, so that Zastam could come in and lay claim to this artifact. Why? We won't know, because once again, we shifted back to here where we have Elsewhere's and current players still trying to fight their way through this scene. And then we return to our current location. Once again, a potential future that we have here. Some of your characters are not currently on the board, so kindly follow through with us on stream here for the next moment. We got a little party split going over here on the east side with Elsewhere Cuchulainn, who is Ken's new character, having replaced Tank. We don't know where this guy came from. He all of a sudden is just in our midst somehow through the tangle of this teleport thing that we got going on. The 3 of them are attempting to gain access to the shrine, but such is not... in their knowledge, at least for Cuchulainn, such a task is kind of tedious. It's almost like a puzzle. to get into these shrines, but that's not our actual objective right here and now, just kind of a glimpse of what we may be doing in the future. The more alarming revelation in this scene is the presence of the first ever Orange Class A, which has just been all kinds of ridiculous for these three characters to fight. Additionally, over here we have an ethereal dragon, a ghost dragon, that we began the scene face to face with Spartan and Fialien. Azimuth was sneaking up through the tall grass here, intent on getting a sneak attack on it. He did, in fact, get the attack. And we've got a little battle going on here with this. And then our final little stuff that we got going on is way up here. And we're kind of playing the Scooby-Doo in one door, out the other one, except we're doing it with portals through space and time. Lantirthi initially began on this map surrounded by 9 Class B oranges. Not very good. Fortunately, Paul has joined us as 2 different versions of the same character, like most of us are playing right now. This crazed wizard named Healybeal. And Katie, likewise, is here with him. You guys recently jumped through the portal, intent on heading back to your home base for safety. And instead, you guys have kind of been caught up in a weird little tunnel that has thrown you right back out into this same area. And you can see through the other side of the portal that those Class B oranges are just a short way behind. They are going to have to navigate through the portal to get out here at you, so they're not actually in these spaces as we see them. But from your character's perspective, looking through the wormhole, that is kind of how they appear to be. I do not have initiative for Paul or Katie at this moment, so let's get both of you in on that. That pretty much catches us up to the current phase, and we can expect more jumps through space and time here in tonight's adventure. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get this all rearranged. Make sure we got no ties, no ties. Okay. Okay, and yeah, we've definitely got some fog and lightning over here on the eastern side of the map. On the western side of the map, just some kind of a light rain. It's almost like a Hawaii over here, where you can literally see the divide between the heavy and the light rain. You just have to step to one side of the street to choose your preference. I'm sure other areas in the world are like that as well. I've just only seen Hawaii like that, to where you're driving on one side of the freeway and you're drenched, and you look at the other side of the freeway and they're in bright sunlight. You're like, what? How is that possible? The clouds like literally just over this area. All right, we've got Orange Class A up first. We will recover all 3 reactions. And we are going to attack 4 times. Much like our Class B oranges, we have discovered that the Class A possesses the Bloodlust ability. They are particularly efficient at tracking and slaying the undead. This is reflected with advantage on attacks versus living targets. Likewise, they have the Ravenous Wound, which means any attack that they land on you, you may not regain those hit points, or any hit points for that matter, until the end of the Class A's next turn. So you really don't want to get hit by these things, especially if you're low on health. We assume they can spread the infection. We've not actually seen that potential yet. And we have seen some reactions and legendary actions and bonus actions from these things. They are pretty intense. We're actually going to start with a Mighty Leap bonus action. They may leap up to 60 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity. We're just going to kind of hurl ourselves into the air and land on the other side of Moahula here. We will begin with a bite attack. That is a 24 to hit. 8 piercing on the damage. Of course, raging, you will resist half. And the orange Class A does regain hit points equal to the amount dealt. I'm sorry, the amount inflicted, not the amount that you took. So we will get those 8 HP back. It is also noteworthy that this health regain cannot be prevented by any means. Take our next step right over to here, which is, in fact, going to provoke the attack of opportunity. So, Gale, you get a free attack there. Gale, also the subject of today's RU Spotlight.
She's having a hard time hearing out of her headset, so she's hearing a delay off of the Twitch.
Turn my headphones up. Turn them up. I got no sound out my left headphone. Turn them up. But while she is doing that, I will start getting my next attack ready for Dawn, which is a weapon strike. A 32 to hit for 11 damage there on Manuel. Let's see. Great. Can you post the Elemental Cleaver ability? I'm not familiar with that offhand. That definitely... what happened to my armor class? It's gone. Armor class is...
Alright, I take half of...
Gotcha. Armor class is 20, so 25 minus 5 will still hit. Otherwise, I'll start tacking off
Unless she
that
spends the
damage.
inspiration.
Well, would she have playing advantage?
I think actually, yes, she would. We'll tack off another chunk right there. And it's not often we get to use reaction on our own turn, but I will activate Allow Me to Retort as we're stepping out of that space. Since she is damaging us, we will attempt to hit the target that damaged us. With a weapon strike. That is a 26 on Moahula. Another 16 damage becomes 8. So far she's taken 12 damage, accounting for her barbarian resistance. 2 more attacks here. I am thinking...
Allow me to retort.
Yeah, that's the exact ability right there. And yeah, we're just going to kind of ping-pong ourselves right here between Dawn and Gale. So Dawn, now you get the attack of opportunity. Apparently Don's rolling die 2s here. He got a 1 and a 2. Alright, stepping back to Gale, and then going back to Dawn. We're going to take a pummel and then a weapon strike. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. That is a 35 to hit Moahula. 17 more damage. That's another 8. That's 20 she's taken so far. I'm not seeing that health bar move, though. And then final attack. We'll step back over here to Dawn. Weapon strike. 34 to hit for another 20. Okay. And we have moved 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, so we've got 40 more feet. I'm going to just charge off this way into the tall grass. To end our turn there is the Class A. We will pass it over now to Moahula. It's almost like this thing can sense which of you are the weakest ones, i.e. the lower level.
She had to restart her laptop because she lost power on her laptop, so she plugged it back in and is getting it powered back up.
Okie dokie.
How much damage did she take total? Because she was trying to figure this whole thing out while talking to me, and neither one of us caught it.
After resistances, it was 20.
Cool, thank you.
Show.
Yeah, it looks like I've got fear and paralysis, but do you know what that's from?
Probably from the Ghost Dragon, but let's check. Yeah, it was the breath weapon. While frightened, you are also paralyzed. I don't know if y'all noticed.
Okay, she's going to use her... Oh, she's going to use her cleaver ability to throw her axe at it.
Okay. Can't lie, this is painful. Kind of
There's
feel.
the nat 20.
Yeah, oh, that's 2 nat 20s actually. Okay, I got it. Can I get the ability posted for that? I did ask for that like 10 minutes ago or so. It's probably just a button click. Okay, yeah, that helps right there. It's not actually a natural 20 because the normal range is 20 feet, the long range is 60 feet. I'm outside of 20 feet, so we'll take away the crit. It reappears in your hand the instant after it hits or misses. Okay. Anything else?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yay. Don said I can throw it again. He said I had 2 attacks.
Okay.
And she'll roll another natural 20.
Okay, that is a 12, which will miss the AC by 18. Anything else?
No, I guess that's it. And I lost my screen again.
Alright, we're going to send it over to Katie's turn, who is recently returned from... that is right, she did get killed, turned into an orange, and dragged through the portal. She returns back through the portal, somehow alive and well, and with 55 of 75 hit points. But it is your turn. Go right ahead.
I go for 1 session and you kill me? For real?
Yep. I was hoping to do it while you were here.
Oh, wow, that's so sweet of you, Daniel.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Anytime.
Okay, so we just came out of the portal, which means I probably don't want to go back into it.
Oh, yeah. Of course, this thing
that-
doesn't look any friendlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I mean, I should be fine because I use, like, arrows and shit, so I'll probably definitely be fine. So that's the first thing I see. So I'm gonna go after this dude guy Magoo over here. And I'm gonna scroll up and down the character sheet 800 times until I get to the thing I need. There we go. Okay.
This guy? This is the Magoo guy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
mean-
yeah. That's. I mean,
Come on.
to be real, I mean,
Come on.
in real life, that I would probably attack him first. To be real, but
Compare the two.
however, I know, like, I'd much rather probably be friends with this weird flying thing. But I see a red bar, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that is
Fair.
my first attack, and we'll do my second attack.
Oh, dear.
There's my nat 1. There it is.
Yep. This thing is
Not the first
rocking-
roll of the night, but pretty close.
Only your second. Oh, your third. But we are rocking
yeah.
a 23 AC with this thing, so that first shot is just going to
wow.
pass right through
Okay,
it without
that's-
harm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Unless you want to burn
That's
your
good.
inspo or hero point this early in the session, which you do have
It
access
feels a
to.
little early to do that. So I will let the misses stand as they are. And then the big question is whether or not I want to move, because if I go up, there's baddies. If I
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
Yeah, here I am. I think is there like an effect in which I'm standing that's like kind of to me it looks like I'm in a yellowy circle.
Yeah, this
Whether
guy's
or
got
not-
a.
okay.
He's got the aura of Magoo.
Oh yeah.
Will you
Okay,
kindly post
that's
what
real.
that is, Paul? What does the aura of Magoo entail?
Okay, who's calling me the queen of nat ones out here? No, stop it. Like, you're right, but stop it. I rolled a nat 1 when I woke up from anesthesia the other week. Like, I'll tell you that.
Ah, that's funny. He changed it.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Wait a minute. 30-foot radius.
That's
I mean, if that's what that is, then
not 30 feet as a
yeah,
radius.
I'm shorting you by half there.
That's
That's 30 feet.
That's 30 feet as a diameter, but
Sure. And I'm having like weird delays.
And I've
here. That's-
failed geometry, so
oh,
if I can see that it's wrong. Oops.
And I did just fix it, but for some reason... Alright, everybody say what you're doing. I'm going to do a page reload here. Hopefully it gets us all on the same page, because now I'm not getting cooperation between my two screens here. That's not what you want. Oh, and look at that. It only reloads one of the pages. That helps not at all. Okay, I guess I have to exit and jump back in. Oh, look, the song's so nice they played it twice. Hey, look, only 87 more hours on Roll20 before I hit 8,000 lifetime hours on Roll20. Figure I had to get that this month, huh? Okay. Where the... Holy crap, I'm on the endgame page now with the... What the hell? The hell did I get to endgame? Alright, well this is going to be an extra second. Oh dear, come on. There we go. Loading. And we're back, okay. And look at that, the aura is still the same. That's pretty
Do you want me
maddening.
to delete the token so you can just reapply it?
Nope, now we're good. At least linking the pages again seems to have worked. I just had to redo changing your aura. Alright, so
I'm
Land
not the only one
Turkey,
with
now we got
problems.
that. We've got the aura of Magoo. You get resistance to necrotic damage. And nobody can reduce your hit point maximum. You can still have your hit points reduced, just not your maximum.
Okay. Well, I'm not super inclined to move from this spot, to be honest with you, because I don't even have like a bonus action of hide or anything that I could do, so I'd be out in the open no matter what. So this is as good a
Sure.
spot in any.
Fair.
Yeah, but you probably have a bunch of guys coming through that tunnel after you.
That's probably true.
Okay, but have you considered that that could be like really fun? Like, I mean, who says they're bad guys? They could be friends. You don't know. I certainly don't fucking know.
They already killed you once.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can kill me twice, but I'll rise again, baby.
Oh gosh, I lost my character sheets. What the fuck? Grievous, get your ass out of here. That's not who I... Look, I belong here. No, you go with the Thursday table.
We whooping you next week.
Yeah, he probably gonna get his ass kicked here pretty quick. He's pretty much all assault. Alright, let's try this again. Give me my character. Alright, Grievous just really wants to be here. Screw it, I don't need my character sheet, I guess. Anything else with your turn, Lantirthi? You're just staying there, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill right here. We'll
Okay.
stay right here. I don't care. Someone can come through that portal. Let's go. Let's go.
Did I get initiative? I did not. Let's add that in. Oh no, there it is. Beautimus. Sorry, so slow here. Okay, Fia Lian, I believe your turn is next. Currently frightened and paralyzed. I don't know if paralyzed quite robs you like stun does. Paralyzed, you are incapacitated. Okay, and you cannot move or speak. You automatically fail some saving throws. Incapacitated, you can't take actions or reactions, which I feel like our good Jeremy Crawford, Mr. See Invisibility, doesn't mean you can actually see the invisible. Will probably disagree with me when I say can't take actions includes bonus actions, but I'm going to go with that until somebody posts otherwise, and I'm sure that will be thrown in. I'm waiting for my Discord to show one message from somebody who has access to that sage advice here within like the next 5 minutes to just completely derail that. Just remember, technically all characters have 3 hands at any given time in 5e. You get a free you get a free AI hand basically every round. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I mean, I've been told I have a third hand. Anyway.
This is all right.
I
so
think
you
all
get
I
your
can do is just
saving
make my
throw.
save, right? Yeah.
Right.
Is that wisdom?
It's a con save. DC is 21. Yikes. Gosh, you need a natural 20 or like some boosting.
That's why I failed it, because
Yeah.
it's a con save. I was like, oh, wisdom I can make. I can't make that.
Gosh.
I do still get my regen, though, right?
Oh, yeah. You could technically also
Okay,
spend
so-
a hero point to try and get that up to 21. Just you need a high roll.
I will... no, I'll just leave it for now.
All right. That is a 1 minute paralysis. So might as well track that just in case. Oh, that's what I was starting to say earlier. Somebody pointed out to me, if you haven't noticed the icons menu, when you open it up now, there's now a search bar. So you can just kind of search out whichever icons that you want to find. Spartan, that's going to pass it over to you.
Alright, and I get my 6 hit point regen.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't getting slapped around by the Class A orange right now, like the Eastern flank.
And I'm going to smack this dragon while adding insults to it, because I speak Draconic.
Oh, who gave you vicious mockery? Yikes. That 23 AC. Not quite getting through with that. Trying to go for power over accuracy, and you're just swinging through a cloud of smoke, basically.
I guess so. That is my turn, because I don't want to do anything else.
Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, she's still recovering from the recent orange transfusion here. That was another thing that I changed on the previous map, but it didn't keep. I killed. Okay, and over on the unable to regain hit points side of things. Oh, now my map is frozen. Or at least I can't scroll. Oh, nope. I can scroll without using my right clicker. Which is how I have scrolled for 10 years now. That's not cool. Goodness gracious, bodacious. Alright, I'm going to reload this page again. 1 second. There we go. I'm able to navigate to Manuel once again. Open up my character sheets. I'm sure all of us have to now. Go ahead there, Don.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to not regenerate because of this motherfucker. And I'm going to shoot him twice.
Wow. Hey, there you go. Finally beat that 20 armor class. Piercing fire, we are resistant to neither. We'll take all that.
Manuel takes a drink and like, this is bullshit, man. This is real bullshit.
Well, we are going to legendary interrupt between turns to take a 60-foot dash action without provoking AOOs. And that's going to carry us way off to the west there. where Fia Lien, in her stunned and paralyzed state, sees this thing bearing through the tall grass very fast. That's going to pass it over to Elsewhere Cuchulainn out here on the northeast side.
All right. Well, I just saw it run that way, so I'm gonna head that way.
All right.
And I still can't see it, so there's literally nothing else I can do other than action dash.
Wait a second. I think your token vision may be incorrect. You should totally, I think, be able to see that. Let me double check. What? Roll20, what are you doing to us tonight? Your vision is set to 60 feet, and yet it looks like you can't see like past 30 feet. Is this about the extent of your vision right out here?
No, I can see all the way out to here.
Oh! Interesting, because I'm 55 feet away from you right here, but you can't see me. That's what I don't understand. There's no lighting effects between the two
I'm
of
right
us.
there. I've got the actual there we go. Now I can see.
We'll just compensate by that and scooch you forward, because you should be able to see it. Your line of sight is 60 feet, but it's only giving you 50 from that side for some reason. Diagonals shouldn't matter.
All right, well, since I can see it, I'm gonna throw my last 2 javelins at it.
Oh, geez. What's the range on those?
$31.20.
Oh, okay. Definitely a disadvantage, but that second one will connect. 21 to hit.
All right, yep. So that will be it for my turn then.
All right. You post that Divine Fury for me, please. Head on over to Paul's turn here as Mr. Magoo, as he will be known going forth, it would seem. Okay, so it's the first time you hit. Good to know.
Billy Beale's going to look at Lantirthi and say, "Good luck with the portal." And run away from them. Oh, wait. I just realized I completely forgot how much I could move.
Remember, those are good guys. They're friendly, right?
Yeah, exactly. They want to invite you to a barbecue. You'll be the guest of honor.
They're all going to run into the portal anyway. It's right in their way.
Yeah, 'cause that's how portals work. Bonk! Oh!
And
Sometimes.
I'll drop a Channel Divinity to heal Lantirthi for 20 and Spartan for 20.
Alright. Spartan doesn't quite need 20, but that's exactly how much Lantirthi needs.
Oh, I'll give Spartan. How much is it?
16.
16. I'll give another 4 to Fialian.
Sounds good. Yeah, she could definitely use it down there. All of the mirror images heal up as well. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Okay, let's go to the class bastards. There's a bunch of them. Oh dear! Look at that, 20 feet, and hey, there's that girl we've been chasing across the cosmos.
Man, so that portal really not going to do nothing to them, huh?
Oh no, they can come right back through it just as easily as you guys.
It just teleports them 5 feet.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, there's that asshole. Yeah, let's get him. Where's my Class B sheet? That's the one that kept giving me Grievous. Apparently Grievous is now a Class B zombie. Okay, now it works. 60 feet of speed, so yeah, we've got a little bit more room to play around here. Is Lantirthi only armed with her bow?
I mean, like, essentially, because I think I've dropped a lot of what's on my actual sheet because I never use it. I have the Oath Bow. I think that's a long sword, the Lucky Lantirthi's thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you
and
have
a
that in hand,
dagger
you
for
would get
sure.
the attack.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm with you. Okay, cool. Attack of opportunities. I never get those. This is exciting.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. If you had the longsword in hand,
I-
then you would.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't immediately be in my hand.
Right.
I'd probably still just have my bow. Just I'll try to like reach out and just like whack him with the bow, but like let's be real, it ain't gonna happen.
Yep, probably need some kind of special feat or what have you to make that happen. I can.
What about female rage? Does that count?
I mean, that's always applicable. I can't seem to manipulate this portal for my life, though, but, alright. I guess I'll do this. You're gone! There. Since you won't let me delete it. Alright, so Class Bs are all out. All of them except one can actually attack. This one right here kind of took the scatter path to the left and has nobody in range at the end of that. Although, I just remembered they have the bonus action, an extra 30-foot leap without provoking attacks of opportunity. Hey, look, it's exactly 30 feet to get right there and flank Spartan. So we're going to go nuts here on Lantirthi. There are 4 of them, and they're all attacking 3 times. Looks like we're gonna go for a scratch and a bite. Both of those will hit for 22 combined damage there on Lantirthi. A 4 and a 1. Weapon and scratch. That's a 20 to hit for another 9 damage, and then a missed attack. Following that with 3 bites, all of which have flank. Oh dear. 23, 39 damage from all 3 of those bites.
And then there was a 12 before that, right? I don't know why 12 is in my head.
Not 12, 9.
Okay, so 9, 32. Okay, so like 41 total damage in addition to that original 22. Cool, cool, cool.
And then we've got a pummel and a bite attack. The pummel is a miss. The bite is a miss. Whew. Man, they could have easily just dropped you and turned you into an undead once again right there, but they did not. Let's see. If the above question referring to the attack of opportunity was this, that would be a no because I jumped 30 feet into the sky and landed right there. There's nobody within that arc to get an attack on me. We're going to take our next 3 right down here at Healy Beale. Also 3 of them attacking 3 times each. Bite, Pummel, Scratch. That's a 26, an 18, and a 24 to hit for a total of 33 damage. And that's just the first guy.
AC 17, so yeah.
Ah!
Wait, how much damage?
33.
See, moving wouldn't have helped me anyway.
And then we go Weapon, Bite, Scratch. All 3 of those will also hit for another 40 points of damage. I think we just dropped him. We get a free infection opportunity here from that guy. That is a hit, so now we need a con save. DC is 18 to avoid becoming an undead. Oh dear. Do we spend anything or do we just leave it?
I'll burn an inspiration. Why not?
All right. Hey, look at that. So now it just counts as 2 failed death saving throws instead. And then the next zombie in line will try to bite you. That's a miss. We're going to try and bite you again. That will be a hit. So roll that con save again. You'll either be an undead or you'll be dead. Do you want to spend the inspiration? Oh dear, you rolled it twice. Alright, well now we've got another orange here in our midst. Let's get that, let's get that, turn you orange. Throw a health bar of the zombie kind for everyone to see. And then we got 2 guys that got Spartan here. One of them is attacking without flank, and then the other one touches down and does get flank. That is a Pummel Weapon Scratch. Or sorry, Pummel Weapon Bite. 29, 25, 28, all to hit for a total of 31 points of damage there. Next guy will also try his luck with flank advantage. Not that they need it because they get advantage on everything. 1, 4, 2. That is a Scratch Weapon Bite. For 43 points of damage, as they're going to try to turn him into an undead now. That's a natural 20. So we're going to need a con save from Spartan. See if he can avoid becoming an undead. Hey, he does! That will just count as 2 failed death saves instead. And that was everything we had. So you're actually still, you're just dying. You're not dead, I guess is the silver lining. The Ghost Dragon will now activate. It will not get its breath weapon back. Well, that guy's dead. That guy's dead. That girl up there is fucked. This guy standing here behind me, meanwhile, had the gall to fucking stab me in the taint. So, we're going to go with a bite and 2 claw attacks on Azimuth here. Elsewhere, Azimuth. Oh dear, the bite for 25 to hit for 30 cold damage. You're so shivering, your speed is halved until the dragon's next turn. Do we have Kendall here with us? Hey, Kendall.
Gonna be PP Pan City here real soon.
All right. Well, we're gonna go with a pair of claw attacks here.
He might have somehow disconnected and couldn't talk.
Oh yeah, could be. Yeah, looks like he just dropped out of Discord and jumped back in.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hey, there he is.
Alright, cool. So the dragon can't see me yet, can he?
Or unless, how does it not see you?
Well, I think last time I was hidden, but I did hit it.
That's right. You rolled a stealth check, but indeed it does see you. It has a blind sight radius, so apparently it was aware of your presence there.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And then it
Well,
does turn around and attack.
Alright, at least I still have advantage on it since I hit him last time. At this level, do I get 3 attacks with a one-handed weapon?
Technically, it's
Don't
my
forget
turn
about
right now. This thing is attacking you.
Oh, geez. Alright, so I gotta do a save.
Well, for right now, it hits you for... Let's see. Yeah, it looks like all 3 of those are going to hit. So 30, 49 damage, which will drop you to 0. And then it's going to claw your carcass there for another 2 failed death saves right there. So that's a really bad place to start.
Excessive.
A little bit, yeah. You were at full health, and then all of a sudden you're 1 step away from death, is how quickly the tables turned there.
That's awesome.
And wouldn't you know it, your turn is next, so based on the results of this roll, you might just be dead. Hopefully you get a natural 20 and can come back. We will see.
Oh. Alright, I can roll for that. I was just gonna gasp and...
It should be right under your hit points. There should be a spot to roll death save.
Loading. Okay. Hit point. Hit point. I'm on a laptop. Hold on. Death save. Just the word?
Yep, that's good right there. You're looking for a 10 or better, so that's going to give you 1 green light. But 2 red lights. You're trying to get 3 green before 3 red. Right now you're 1 behind.
Okay.
And perhaps it is with a measure of mercy that the fabric of space-time wraps around this entire scene, tearing us from it, as many of us are just immediately beset upon by more undead. This Class A comes over here, and Feelian just kind of feels like her jugular is in imminent danger, as she is hopefully safely escorted to the next scene. Likewise, our other characters, be they elsewhere or here, are all removed to the next stage. Let's go here. Visit another scene that we will not be estimated to see for a good number of weeks. One of our more beautiful shrine maps right here. Pleased to be able to share it with all of you. Hey, we got a resubscription from Kimberly here on her 9th month here with the community. Thank you so much, my friend. Much love. And all of you just appear in this monastery. There are samurai guards on each side of the entrance right here. It would appear that you've ascended the stairs to visit with whoever this individual is here. And whoever this guy is, he is quite peeved with your group, it would appear, because you guys kind of arrive in the middle of a conversation, and he is just going off on you about, are you even paying attention? Do you have any idea the calamity that you have caused by allowing that artifact to be destroyed? And all of you are just like, what?
Is my character currently still unconscious?
Nope, you are all alive and well, although albeit with a single hit point here. And actually, I need to bring Healy Beal onto this map, because this was prepped before he reinforced our party.
My character's gonna just say straight up, last thing I remember, I was fighting an ethereal dragon.
Yes.
What artifact are you talking about?
You failed your assault against that dragon. What artifact? Have you just joined this conversation?
Actually,
Yeah.
Kinda. I was knocked unconscious by said dragon and multiple zombies, so yeah.
You can tell your
We
responses.
just got here.
Yeah, you can tell your responses have clearly perplexed this guy. I've been speaking to you for the past 25 minutes. I don't want to hear any excuses of, I was unconscious, I just got here, we just got here, what is the artifact, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea how foolish you sound? And he's speaking directly to Fia Lien. There's a reason why she's up front and the rest of you guys are in the back. She's the face of your group and you're all responding, while Fia Lien is obviously equally as confused as the rest of you.
I was just gonna say, she gets like just holds her head after all this like warping and stuff has happened, and she just like falls to her knees and vomits.
Oh man, and this is such like a beautiful location. Like you're either vomiting on this little bridge you're standing on, or into the little pool of fish that our monk is standing above, and he just
Don't
gestures.
feel bad.
He gestures
Don't
to
feel
his
bad,
two guards.
Felian. I've been there many times.
He gestures to his two
Or you can
guards
vomit on the
to
monk.
grab. Am I? The guards rush in with weapons drawn, apparently prepared to apprehend your group, when we are going to take yet another journey. This was our shortest one by far, but a glimpse yet again at another location, a potential quest that we will have to fulfill, the potential ire that will result at the failure of said quest, and at long last we are going... We're gonna go here. And for the first time since you guys can remember, everything is quiet. Aside from the slight wisp of the fog around you. It's very cold here, but there are no sight or sound of anything in your vicinity. You are not sure
So-
where you are now.
Quick question though. As far as obviously I'm playing Elsewhere, other people are not playing Elsewhere versions. Everything that particular token has experienced up to this point, do we remember that as the sequence of events up to this point?
Actually, I was a little preemptive in my copy right here. All of these characters should now be our current versions.
Including
And
including me and Asmith?
Including you and Asmith.
is Tank with us as well?
Tank is not with us. My bad. I need to replace that. So this is the correct lineup that we have here.
So in that regard, as this version of Fielian, I only really remember that weird flux at the top of the mountain, and now I'm here.
Correct. Yeah, you were at the top of the mountain fighting when your group left and then returned. And then, as best you can recall, you were all slain. Like, you can't... It seemed like everything just kept unraveling around you until either the zombies got you or just the world around you was just removed, replaced, or erased.
Alright, so that is what me and Asmith remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of the characters who were most recently at that shrine battle with the ghost dragon and the undead, you just remember being ravaged, assaulted. Some of you might have memories of being turned into an orange, however so briefly.
So I know you said everyone else is still their classic. Is Ku Kalin his elsewhere version right now?
Here's where
Okay, I actually throw up the.
Here's where we get our little spoiler that I told you. I think you're going to like how your character is introduced. There are no two versions of Ku Kalin. There is only elsewhere Ku Kalin.
All right. So that would mean I have the memories of bouncing all these places, correct?
Well, you would think so, but we're not. No, you do not. Or if you do, this is not the time that you open up the book and reveal the plot to the entire party, because as somebody who has experienced the future, your character is wise enough to know that you should not tell these characters what is in store for them. Additionally, since you have traveled through so many different angles of time, you're not even certain which one is the real one. So it's kind of like, almost like Cable or Bishop in the X-Men series. Is that, yeah, you're from the future, but is it this future? Is it anything that pertains to them? We could spend the next hour and a half here telling what-if stories that might not go anywhere.
All right. In that case, I'm going to just look around the party and ensure that all the people that I think are supposed to be in my party are here.
Best you can tell, perhaps the second bigger question is, where are we? Yeah, I liked Cable and Deadpool too. Some good interaction between the two of them. Is that a knife in my dick, or are you just happy to say it's a knife in your dick? We are out of initiative. You are free to proceed as you will, albeit just where the heck are we? Where did this weird Magoo guy come from? Who's this Ku Kalin guy? What happened to Tank? Is Lantirthi still evil? Is she going to try to kill us? Any number of things right here. The floor is yours.
I think I need to sit down and relax for a little while. This is insane.
Is there a like a ground here?
There's a ground.
I'm going to try to summon my monkey, because he usually goes into his like special portal unless he was killed or something.
Yeah, there's no access to your companion even here. And there is a ground, it's just very spongy / cloudy. It's almost like difficult terrain, but maybe not quite as intense.
There's a ground, Monty. There's a ground.
Right. There's no ground in here. Yeah, perceptions. I'm going to give you all natural 20s on your perceptions, and I'm going to add 10 to it. And you are all just, this is all very just deathly, eerily quiet. And it does not escape any of you after everything you've been through. And you're looking around, you're like, is this the afterlife? Are we dead? Is this it? Like, we just kind of wander around here for the rest of whatever? Like, I mean, who knows? There's literally no features or anything of note that you can see.
Oh god, I'm stuck with you guys.
For those who can regen, you can freely regen all the way back up to full. We will certainly have the time for it here. We will, for those who were damaged by any oranges who prevented healing, like Class A's or Class B's, that time will pass and you will eventually be able to start regenerating again. Still doesn't maybe necessarily convince you that you're alive, because many of your characters probably have some opinion over some form of existence after death. So the fact that you're still conscious after you might believe your time has come kind of lines up with what a lot of you understand.
I reach into my bag of holding to grab my bottle of sake, and I feel a pinprick as I pull out a tattoo that happened to be in there that I didn't see before. This is the very rare magic item that I got for the game.
Cool.
For the Lost game. And gonna hold over my arm, and after about an hour, if we're here for about an hour, a tattoo now appears on my arm, so I now have the Ghost Walk tattoo.
I mean, I'd like to say we're not just going to stand here for an hour, but it's kind of looking like we might.
So is there any sort of light source, or is it like a fog? What?
There's no light here whatsoever, so you guys are all just kind of seeing through your dark vision, and yeah, it's just vacant fog, like no light, no dark, no color. If I wanted to put true detail to this, I would probably gray out your characters, because you're looking at each other and you're just like, there's like, all of our hair is gray, all of our clothes are gray, just different shades of it. So it's just all kind of lending itself to, we're dead. This is the end. Like, this is, we're going to find fucking Kang the Conqueror at the end of this thing, and he's going to give us permission to change the multiverse for our purposes. We just have to finally, like, move from our starting spaces. Hello? And it's like, it's the opposite of an echo. It's almost like it's repressed to where, like, it goes, like, 20 feet out. And even Ku Collins standing 15 feet away from you is kind of like, who said that?
And okay, so I'm gonna just start heading north, see if there's any change in features.
Show. Move as you like.
Do I still feel the presence of my patron?
You do not. That would ring true for any of you who have some corn. Hey, look at that! Well, he just flew all the way to the north side of the map and found something. Yeah, there's a dude just kind of standing out there in the gloom with his back to you. He's got a tiny little puff of smoke coming off of his form. He doesn't turn around at your approach. You don't know if he's aware of you or not.
So as soon as I see him, I'm gonna hail him to try and not seem like I'm trying to sneak up on him. Hello there. Can you tell us where we are?
Oh, goodness. I did not expect to find anyone here. I can tell you that this is a place you do not want to be. This is the literal end, if you will, of all time and reality. I myself was caught up in this after I attempted to interfere with a ritual the likes of which I did not quite understand.
Well, I'm not unfamiliar with interfering with rituals beyond my comprehension.
Is that too how you came to be in this place?
No, there seemed to be quite a bit going on, and then suddenly my companions and I arrived here, and I'm not quite sure how.
Have you heard, or are you familiar with the name Darth Nihilus? can certainly try some history or arcana checks in that regard. That is an entity, the name you are certainly aware of. The Devourer is what he is otherwise known as. He simply exists as a ravenous entity of magic, and he just kind of randomly traverses the cosmos, destroying things as he devours them. There were rumors that he had come to the known galaxy, as it were, and that several factions were banding to engage him, but that would be about the extent of what Cuchulainn knows.
I'm familiar with the name, but I do not know much about him.
Hundreds of us assembled on the planet Lorth to see to it that his ravages would end forever. The task was successful. A few lives were lost, regrettably. A few sacrifices made. The aftermath, however, provided an interesting challenge. The death of the Sith Lord, so close to the same frame of time as the destruction of the Demon Dragon, it seemed to have some strange effect on our knowledge of time and reality, almost tearing them apart and piecing them back together haphazardly. It is an effect unlike any I've ever heard of or expected to find. I firmly believed that the root of this issue lay on the planet that we defeated Nihilus upon. There was an unstable magical effect that I attempted to gain others' assistance in controlling. And this is the point where many of us might remember this out-of-game posted from that channel however many months ago, and we really didn't do anything about it, despite despite whatever. My attempts to handle this by myself, I cannot say what effects it may have had on those left behind on Lorth, but we were all convinced it was a ticking time bomb of sorts. The instability of this magical effect only increasing in intensity. I ended up here. If you are still recently out in the civilized galaxy, perhaps you have more information than I as to the results of my attempts to quell this crisis.
Want some sake?
I assure you it will taste as bland as the blandest thing you can imagine. There is no joy to be found here, no escape, no reprieve, no dulling of the senses. I feel as if I have been here for months, and yet my body does not expire. I have no need of food or drink or rest. Oxygen itself seems to be absent in this place. For a time I thought I was dead. I'm still not convinced this is not the case.
I take it you've attempted to find a way out of this place.
I have Indeed. I am a master of magic of the ninth circle and beyond. Such an escape from this place should be well within my capabilities, and yet it is not.
And you're a powerful wizard, and you can't magic us out. Anybody else have any ideas?
I cannot magic myself out. I would not be opposed to testing a theory on your group, but I cannot promise any kind of favorable results. But the alternative is being trapped here with me for seemingly forever. Can I ask?
I don't see any ships out of here.
There are none. But how is it that can you relay to me the tale of how it is you came to this place? You stepped through a portal? Did the walls of time and space tear apart around you? Did you attempt to use some means of transportation magic? It would help me.
Oh. Mohula used a teleportation on a bunch of us, and then two of us didn't make that journey.
You've been separated from your companions?
Well, the weird thing is that we have companions that are the same yet different. It's like they've learned more in the few short seconds we were teleported.
This would line up with a passage through space and time. As if you're seeing events that have not yet happened, that may not yet happen. A helm of teleportation, I can only imagine, if reality is as unstable as I theorize. A teleportation magic would be the quickest and surest way to ensure a probable one-way journey to this place. Do you still have the item?
Yeah, Mo is wearing the helm.
I recommend you destroy it. Not only for your own benefit, but if it were passed to another who inadvertently used it without understanding the implications it could have. I assure you that the use of this item has affected far more than just your small group. If used in the proximity of one of these coalescence events, as I have postulated, the results could be quite dire, opening multiple rips in multiple locations. Thursday crew all raises their hands at once. Yeah.
Thea kind of raises her hand shakily from way back here.
Please step forward. I mean you no harm. Including that guy way out there in the back. What is he doing way out there?
So she hesitantly walks up and gets really close to Mohula. And she'll say, I don't quite understand. I wasn't teleported with them. Neither myself nor Azmith back there were in the teleportation. We just left a different way, and we were rejoined by what appeared to be a little bit older versions of them, and then everything unraveled around us.
That lines up with exactly what I've been saying. The teleportation used by your group had an unavoidable and catastrophic effect on those in the nearby vicinity, as well as likely a substantial area around it, miles wide, I would imagine. We're going to give you all a few more moments to kind of sort out what you think your next path should be here, if we even have one. We'll catch up with you in about 10 minutes after our halftime break, friends. Are you with us?
I don't know about anyone else, but I believe we should accept his help.
Absolutely.
I already volunteered as tribute.
I don't think it's a one in test. I think it has to be all of us at the same time.
Yeah, Theo would just respond with a meek little, okay.
Manuel looks over. You don't look so good.
I assume you're talking to me?
Yep.
Yes, there's a whole bunch of people here.
I know, but you were the last one to talk, and nobody else is really talking.
Right, okay. So she kind of glances at you. Neither do you. Y'all need a bath.
I never take a bath, so what's different about that?
That explains a lot.
I mean, I can make a pretty good stealth check, but if something is tracking by scent, I'm doomed. I mean, it's this weird combination of like sake, beer, and Taco Bell.
He seems to only be like half listening to you as she continues to like fearfully just watch her surroundings.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing else here.
how we doing, friends? What are we thinking? Welcome back.
We
We're thinking about letting him teleport us.
This is not a teleport. I would not dare try to put you through that again. This would be an attempt to mend the tears that you have inadvertently wrought. I am a, as I said, a master of magic. Possessor of one known as the spell Unshackled Magic. It is one that you will not find quite often. It is a rather chaotic spell, but one with a bit of tweaking and theorizing in conjunction with our current situation. I feel that it may have the ability to undo that which you have recently put yourselves through, placing you back at the start of the tear in time. The unfortunate side effect is if this does not work, it could place you even deeper into a hole of which there is no escape.
Well, it appears to be the only chance of us leaving here, so I don't feel like we have many other options.
Indeed, and agreed. This will, and this is I have a request. If this is successful, when you are returned, you must find the world of Lorth. I'm not sure how long this will take. I'm not certain how feasible this will be from wherever it is you are based from. But those on that planet are in need of assistance. And if they are not, if I have been successful, this is information that needs to get out there. In case there are other tears of this sort, people will need to know how to mend them. This spell, unfortunately, is unable to get me out of here, but with some luck it will return you. I do not expect our paths shall cross again. Thus, I request that when you find the world of Lorth, and determine if there are any further tears, you do what you are able to go about fixing them.
Sure, sounds like a blast.
If you are so prepared, kindly form a circle around me. Do we still have Asmith with us? He is chilling out down there all by himself.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we thought he was staying.
Everybody gets flank bonus.
And holds his arms out a little bit. A bit of space, please. And Callus's presence in this stage of the coalescence is due purely to Brad and Terry. Brad primarily, who was the one in possession of the Urn of Legends, I think it was called, his relic as part of his annual subscription. This was a relic that we made use of during the endgame battle to summon 3 champions who had since passed on, but their spirits had been immortalized in this urn, so that one time they could be called forth in a situation of dire need. Nihilus's presence during the endgame being one of those. Callus was brought forth from the urn. He was of some assistance during that battle. He was not the one who got the greatest amount of damage or the biggest blow or the most crucial part in the battle by any means. He was really just kind of there, and for any of you who've been part of Role-Playing Unlimited for a number of years, you're well aware of this character's tie into my backstory as far as him being like one of my more notable NPCs. But this will effectively wrap up his presence as we are all ready for this spell, and assuming none of you are going to roll a saving throw, we can pretty much ignore all of the first bits right there, as it basically supercharges a caster with wild magic. They lose control of their ability, and they will just randomly start casting spells on ensuing turns. It's really the bottom paragraph that has been added as a little homebrew here. Unshackled Magic kind of seemed fitting for what we have going here. And as long as none of you are going to actively try to resist that spell save of 22, then we can safely remove ourselves from this scene, assuming that this percentile roll does not go horribly wrong. I don't see anybody rolling that save, so we're going to assume that is a yes. And, oh, who's rolling an intelligence save? Why are you doing that?
I'm getting out of here.
Alright, let me go check our next destination.
As long as that's not our final destination, because those movies are scary.
I think that was the first horror movie that I remember ever laughing all the way through, because I just found it so outlandish. Like, I get the premise and it's totally like legit, but I couldn't dispel my believability when I watched it. I was perhaps a little too high at the time as well. Okay.
Which one was it? The first one?
I think it was the second one. The kid got like destroyed by the sheet of plate glass that fell from above, like in the middle of the street, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I've ever seen. And we own all of them. Annie's a fan of them. I've just never sat down and watched them with her.
The first one is the best.
Best one.
Probably. I would guess so.
Well, that one plays with your head more, because it's like something's going to happen here and you think something's going to happen and then it doesn't, and then it happens when you don't expect it to happen. So it plays with your head more than the rest of them do.
Okay. I dig it.
That being said, only horror movie I've ever laughed at, but I still won't drive behind a truck hauling logs.
Oh man, I mean, funny that you mentioned that. I'm 3 degrees away from that actually happening. Like I was, Don and Gail and Justin too would remember my old friend Richard. And he was dating a girl whose grandparents drove alongside one of those when the belts all snapped and they were just instantly crushed. And he was like, I mean, it's probably like the best way you can go, because like you never see it coming. But I was like, God, I'm never going to drive alongside one of those. And then I saw it in the movie. I was like, huh. Alright, that's who I was missing. I didn't have Gail's character for some reason.
Funniest horror movie experience Gail and I ever had was we were watching The Ring. And that's the one where you watch the videotape, you get the phone call, and they go 7 days. Well, we just finished watching it. We get into the car, we're driving away from the thing, and then my cell phone rings. And we both just look at it, and it's like, no, not answering it.
How about no, Scott?
For Fortnite.
And that was the Publishers Clearinghouse calling to let you know you won.
Well, alright. We have successfully been returned to our location. We are all fully healed up here. I don't know why Don's character doesn't have a health bar. Let me fix that.
because I'm immortal?
Oh, no, that's the monkey. The monkey's immortal.
Oh.
And
okay.
speaking of which, the monkey's finally back. If you didn't
Yay,
see.
monkey!
Yeah, he just, it, like, runs up and, like, is all kinds of affectionate. Like, it's been here the whole time and you haven't been. It's almost like, where have you been? Where are you? What happened? And the rest of us, we are not long rested. We are not even short rested. We are still in whatever state of exhaustion we were in previously, but we have been fully healed. And by this point, we know this battlefield very well. We are pretty sure that there's still stuff going on in there. And it is time for a new round of initiative, hopefully the final round of initiative here, for this battle here. Unless the intent is to turn around and run, which is legit a strategy, but I don't know how you guys want to play it.
I say we run.
And I'm probably correct in thinking any spells that had durations are gone.
Exactly. Yeah, I removed all the icons off of your characters from this map. A couple of you had a mirror image, one of you had rage. All of those would be
The
expired.
spell slot that I used for that is gone, though, yes?
Correct.
I have something that gives me advantage on initiative, but I can't find it now.
That should be factored into your initiative roll already. It's just a simple button I can click on your character sheet that gives you advantage. So when you roll your initiative, it just automatically compensates for that.
I have it too, and I still rolled double sevens.
Yeesh. And we got one of you. Two. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. That is 3 of me. 11 makes sense. No ties that I can see. Okay, let's get our turn order placed back in its little nook up here. There we go. Oh, that's funny. Now we have a black background, so the text is... You can't win with this thing! Look at the chat box on the live stream. You can see people are texting, but you can't see what they're texting. Alright, can I change it to, like, red? Is there a red color in here somewhere? I want red. Red should pop nicely. Alright, let's test. There we go. Red should show up nicely on black and white. Okay. Get Zastam. Yeah, if Zastam is still here and in the initiative, then you guys would probably be encouraged to run, but he is not in our lineup here, as we can see. Whoa, what happened to the map? Why is it all fucking trippy like that? Good.
Maybe he just got tired of waiting.
I think so. So Fealien has the top initiative this time around, 21.16. Go right ahead. You got direct eyes on one of these scarabs across the room there.
Yeah, and it looks like... This pretty much looks how it was when I was, like, left it, right?
It looks like it, yeah.
So the more experienced crew had got in there and done some damage, and now it's in this condition.
Exactly. Zast Daddy. Stupid Zastam.
I also take it that I feel my Patreon and everything's normal again.
Correct. Yes, the link has been reestablished.
Okay. She'll just take like a deep, comforting breath, like, oh, okay. Feel that the necklace she's wearing, go, oh yeah, and throw a bead in there. Fireball.
No! My monastery! Definitely is going to hit all 3 of the scarabs. Definitely going to hit the Mind Flayer White. Definitely going to hit the Smoke Zombie that you can't even see, but that thing's immune to fire, so we don't have to worry about that. I think those are the only 4 in range. And then there is a, doesn't often happen, but there is a chance that the building, let's set the building on fire. Because this is a wooden structure, albeit it has stood a very long time, and you can't imagine it was constructed weakly, so hopefully it will not en fuego here. Katie's like, I knew we were going to get it in at least one time tonight.
I mean, it's like an hour or so after I expected it, so...
Let's see, that looks like 3 failures.
I was gonna say I don't know what the save on that is.
I think it's 15.
I'll roll the 86 though.
Yeah, I think the magic items are typically set at a 16. Eesh! 0 for 4 on our saving throws. Yowie wowie. Well, that's gonna hurt. 35 damage. Scarabs are certainly not resistant to that. So we'll take that, we'll take that. Ouch, that's half of what that one had left. Mind Flayer as well, 35. It's about half of what it had. So yeah, that was a pretty good fireball right there.
And she's like, oh, okay. And then she flies up 35 feet with the ring boots. And that's my turn.
Sure, smack the hornet's nest and run.
Oh boy. Okay, well yeah, that is going to indeed prompt us out the front door, and then we're going to ascend 15 feet as the scarab takes flight right outside the front door there. Can't quite get up there to where Justin's at. Nor do we have a ranged attack, so that's pretty much all it can do. Other one is going to just kind of crash out this already broken window. That's going to take double move as we squeeze through. 20, 30 feet right there. Also slightly elevating. Just about 10 feet. I don't think any of you would see that because of the wall. Yep. Yeah, and the last one is just going to kind of come stepping out here into the room and get right there behind it. That's all we got for the scarabs. That'll pass it over to Spartan's turn.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Alright. Ought to be able to hit both of these right here.
Yeah, that general area.
Oh, geez. Well, one of them definitely made the save. The other one probably not. I don't know what your spell save DC is, though.
I don't have it listed on my character sheet because I didn't start as the spellcaster.
It should be 8 plus proficiency modifier plus your relevant casting attribute. Depending on what class you did, like wizard would be intelligence, sorcerer would be charisma.
Would cleric be wisdom?
Cleric would be wisdom.
So what was the base one?
8 plus prof plus modifier.
So around 14.
Oh, that's exactly what I rolled. So one of them makes it, one of them does not. Blue,
Yeah.
green, or violet?
Blue.
Well, I'm already colored blue. I don't know how this is going to show up. We'll see. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Definitely bluer than the other one. The color of the pen that I hold in my hand. Anything else for Spartan there? That was just a spell, concentration.
I guess I can just move. Otherwise, that'll be all I want to do.
All right. How about for Azimuth?
Okay, well, we still have that giant scarab right at the doorway, huh?
Yep, it's floating 15 feet up, so you could kind of pass under it if you wanted to, but if you wanted to attack it, you'll have to find some way to get at its height.
Huh. Well, I guess I'll just pass by that one and go for the injured one. Easy pickings.
All right. Oh boy.
Right. Okay. Now I want to do branding smite? No, I don't want to do that. I think I can get by with just a dagger. What is that? Can't really see. What'd that do? That hit?
That's an 11. My AC is 15, so you're a little shy.
Darn.
You do have your inspiration from our recent NPC challenge if you wanted to spend that. Turn that into a hit.
I have a second attack though, right?
Maybe if you're you're playing a rogue, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that rogues ever get extra attack.
No? Okay. I thought I had a one-handed thing.
Yeah, you might like have an offhand attack you could use a bonus action with, but typically rogues might also just as well use that for like a stealth or a disengage dash kind of thing. Trying to find your character. There we go. Yeah, no extra attack listed on there.
Alright. I guess that's it.
Alrighty. Let's go over to Moahula back here.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to rage because I assume that went away, right?
It did, but something in the spellcasting process seems to have reversed. Instead of growing larger, she grew smaller.
What?
Yeah, look at her. She's like the size of a Shih Tzu.
Monkey's like, oh, she's so cute.
You know me, I always like to play around with the size if your character can change. Alright, rage. There we go.
Okay, now where I'm standing right now, am I within range to throw my axe at the one that's flying, or do I have to get closer?
You can throw your axe at it.
Awesome, and I'm gonna have lightning on it, also.
Beaut. Youch. Well, that will certainly hit, and oof, that's a lot of damage.
Okay, and then for my second attack, I'm gonna throw it again.
Good, good. Oh, because of the -5, that'll pull us just out of reach. AC is 15, so that's a miss by 1 as it shows.
Well, she gets advantage because of the fair fire.
Oh, that is true. Good catch. So that will hit, and we will chalk that off.
And that would be my turn.
All right, so over to Mr. Matheson there.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pull out my pistol and take shots on it.
You absolutely cannot.
Oh, 2 for 2. Let's see, 10, 22, 28. 8 damage. Bam, bam. Getting it, dropping it to there, dropping it to there, dropping it all the way, and it just comes crashing down in front of the doorway. It's of sufficient size that it will cause a difficult terrain for passing through, as Azimuth just kind of feels this thing smash down on the icy ground behind him there.
Oh, jeez.
Roasted bug. I think I'm done at that point.
All right, we've got whites, Mind Flayer whites. This guy just came in. Yeah, I think I can get to him. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 20, 30 feet. We're gonna have to squeeze into the space here with the Scarab to get an attack on Azimuth. Because we are squeezing, it is disadvantage on our attack.
No.
And we're gonna try a tentacles attack so we can begin the extraction of the brain process. Well, that's an 8 to hit your armor class because of the disadvantage, so that's gonna miss.
Hey.
And sure, we'll do a little of that. We'll open up the door here on the north side of the hallway above Azimuth, and another Mind Flayer steps into the hall there above you, but it looks like that's where it ends its turn.
I'm hentai proof.
Katie, that's going to be over to your turn.
Super fun. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to move a little bit to kind of see what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna fire off an arrow at this thing, I guess.
Cool,
I can't tell. I think that's two separate creatures, a smaller one and a bigger one. I see one red bar though, but
It
I'm
is.
assuming there's a second one somewhere underneath it.
Yeah, this one is really, really busted up, so its health bar is almost completely covered by this one. But either one you get
Okay, that
advantage
would.
on because they're squeezing.
Okay. I'll go for the one that's within the red circle instead of the blue circle. Okay, fire one. Ooh,
baby.
Hell yeah.
18, 20, 28, 30. 33 is exactly how many hit points this thing had. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Fucked.
Boom! Just shot it right
Uh,
through the face as it's trying to
um,
lunge in and get Azimuth with its with its face tentacles.
Thank you.
It just catches
Yeah.
an arrow right between the eyes.
I will use my second attack to finish off the one that is underneath / behind it, depending on your view of things.
We are no longer squeezing, so the advantage is
Fucking A.
lost. Oh, and of course, do we spend the
Um,
inspiration now? We're in the last hour.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll spend my inspo now.
Okay, that's enough to kill
Do I
that
have
one.
to take an action to dunk?
You do not. It's she is proficient enough that it whizzes by you without any
Okay.
harm. But you can duck as a as an instinctive reaction, sure.
Yeah.
And that's 2 for 2. The front passage has been cleared.
Okay, I'm gonna start to move up here. Let's go in 1. Oh shit, 1, 2, 3, so that's 20. Okay. I'm going to go. I'm gonna assume that the bodies of these creatures are just like on the floor and I can just kind of stand here.
They are. They do cost.
Okay.
They are difficult terrain to step over because of how large they are. But that's only for the beetles. These things here actually have been just completely blown apart, so they're technically not even there anymore.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, and then I think I have 5 more feet of movement left, and I'm just going to step into this side so I'm not standing in the doorway for other people. And then I will end my turn there.
Very good, very good. That's going to pass it over to Kukulin.
All right, I am going to go ahead and rage, and as a part of my rage, I'm actually able to move half my movement speed.
Cool.
With the instinctive pounce.
Instinctive pounce. Is this guy a tabaxi?
No, it's
Oh, huh.
part of my barbarian.
Interesting. I think it's called the same ability for, or no, maybe I think it's called feline agility. Never mind.
Yeah.
For the
Feline agility gives a full move.
Oh, is that it?
So they can move up to double speed, but they have to go to a 0 move speed after.
Yes, that's
to regain it.
That is correct. Little rules mix up there. Oops.
Then I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of my movement to get over here. And as I can see this guy here, I'm going to use my sling on him.
Yep, it's just floating outside the window there. Looks like it bashed through this one here. That will certainly hit. We'll take it.
And since that was my first hit for the turn, that gets the Divine Fury, which I can't seem to...
Is that an extra 2 dice 6,
use.
I thought?
One die 8 plus 6.
Oh, alright. Take another 8. Alright.
Alright, and then I will use a second sling attack.
Youch, my AC ain't that good, but it's better than that.
That's okay, we'll let that one slide.
Very good. Let's move over to Healy Beely Mango guy here. Mango Magoo. Mango Magoo.
Yes, indeed.
Give him a little mango tint right there. Oh, he's a zombie again. Get him.
I rise. I will move up to Asmith and cast Death Ward. Death Magoo.
Death Magoo.
One free down.
But you started, Katie.
For up to 8 hours.
I wasn't even using the Magoo term on him. I was using it on the flying dragon thing. And then all of a sudden, Magoo just took off into the stratosphere.
Nah, I took it and ran.
Ran with it like you stole it.
I know sometimes he can be a little
kinda
Magoo.
did.
Magoo Ward. Death Magoo.
I've been laughing for 5 minutes because one of them's called Inflict Magoos. I don't know why.
You
I find it
realize
so
though,
funny.
with Mr. Magoo as being the whole thing on it, that any spell you cast on anybody should make them blind.
And what if it's just a one-word spell like Wish? Do you just cast Magoo?
I cast Magoo.
Power word Magoo.
Oh, I know Asmith's brother that has a hard time breathing. Atsma.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But yeah, that'll be Healy Beale.
All right, we'll put a little death ward on him there. We'll move over to the only smoke zombie that spent its whole frickin' turn getting its fat ass out the window here, and now it sees that you're all inside here. Oh, that's great. You have any idea how long it took me to get out of here? I don't know. I guess we're coming back in. So that's 20 feet of movement right there. And 30 feet. Hey, look, we can get Kukulin right here. No flank, though.
As he gets into my range, I attack him.
That will hit. 20 damage. Ouch. This one has not yet used its breath weapon, so why not? We'll bust out the smoke breath. 15-foot cone, that's just good enough to get Cuchulainn and Lantirthi. And the effect will end right in front of Azimuth. He's like in the perfect spot. Things are falling down around him. The effects are ending right in front of him. Con save DC 15.
Just a quick note. Were you holding the spear in your third hand? Because you're using the sling in your other hand?
Oh, I meant to do that as a one-handed attack, not a two-handed.
That's all good. Get a few HP back.
I was going to say, as we've already established from the inestimable guy who unfortunately shares my name, he can do that just fine. Have a two-handed attack and a one-handed attack.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Although you do still
con save. Yeah.
Con save, yeah, from both Ken and Katie.
Jesus Christ.
That's 8 fire damage and 7 poison damage if you fail.
Well, I'll give Lantier the inspiration.
Alrighty. Let's bring in the street profits here. We want the smoke. I need some smoke. We'll use the fog cloud, I guess. Fog circle. That's fine. Jeez, that's much too large. We'll do that. Even that. There we go. That's the size of the cloud right there. So this whole area, pretty much where the dead scarab is heavily obscured, so you are unable to see through it on either side. It does also extend to the spaces that contain our two characters here. Otherwise, that is it for the smoke zombie, so we will cycle back to the top of the round here, where it is Fia the Inn. Yeah, he takes Zastam out of this combat. It's downright manageable.
I plan on flying around to the sides. I don't know what kind of lighting barriers I'm going to run into.
Gotcha. You should be good for a ways here. You should be good to go right up the side of that hill to your south and go around. There won't be any restrictions. You won't be able to go through the wall. But yep, there you go. You can see the southern battlement there. There's the one that's floating 10 feet out the window. It's got its eyes on Cuchulainn inside, who just shot it with the sling. Otherwise, you got a pretty open view out here of the southern side of the mountain. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, for goodness sake. Need a 15 or better to hit this thing, and coming up with 12s.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it sucks. But the damage is terrible anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, it is the Scarab's turn, and it's the only one left. Hey! Which one of y'all just tried to kick me? I am not going back inside that fucking place, so we're going to ascend up here. Match that 35. And we'll try to take a bite. Oh, 2 bite attacks. That ain't gonna do us any favors. Try that again. Oh dear. Youch.
Oh, stop it.
26 necrotic and 9 piercing.
At least I'll take half of the piercing.
Whew. So 26 and 4 for a total of 30. And a strength save or be pushed back slightly. Definitely would have rather had you on the ground where it could get you prone and start doing its more devastating attack, but nowhere to go prone up here, so just kind of shove you back slightly there. That's it for the Scarab. We'll go back to Spartan now.
Alright, give me 1 second. I need to measure.
Alrighty. Tasha's hideous, uncontrollable Magoo.
Is there a door here or something, or is it outside?
Let's see. That is a solid wall. There, you can probably try to scale it, but there's no door that goes through there to the side right here. The door is actually through the hallway in here. You have to kind of go inside.
How tall is the wall?
15 feet.
Can I fly in like a diagonal direction upward to scale it?
Yeah, of course.
Because I want to like be right next to the bug.
What is your movement speed?
40.
And let's see, which what was your starting space? Oh, nope, I got it.
It was like.
Okay, so yeah, you got to kind of just fly right up there on it and match its height, but you do have just enough movement to do that.
All right, and then I'm going to take a swing at it.
Technically, you could move as far as here if you wanted, but you don't quite have enough room to get into a flank spot. Wouldn't matter either, because he got Felian got pushed back. Yuck.
Inspiration that.
Alright. It is an undead creature, so it does not take the extra necrotic damage. Can't steal the life from this thing. But it does take the 17 damage, which is most of what it has left.
I believe that is all I can do.
Got it. Let's go back to Azimuth over here.
All right, so there's a little tentacle guy up there. I can see him, right? There's no stairs. We're on the same level, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I can shoot how far with a short bow?
Oh, geez, like over 100 feet.
Really?
Plenty
Okay.
of space, yeah.
Okay, I want to shoot him.
Oh, there's that natural 20.
Really? Okay, cool.
Nice. Take a chunk of damage there. Start getting the work done. And any movement for you, or are you going to stay put right there? It's probably going to be coming right after you if you're the only one in between here and there.
Yeah, did I damage it? Did I do that right?
You did, yeah. I took the damage. It took 7 plus 5. You don't have to roll the extra damage there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess as my bonus action, I'll disengage. Does disengage like mean run away, or just kind of look away?
Dash is like an extra move for running away. Disengage allows you to move without provoking attacks from those that you move past.
I see. Okay, so I'll dash back outside a little bit.
Gotcha. And technically, you still have your base movement too, so you can move 30 and then dash for another 30 if you needed to, but there's not quite that much room on the map to back up, but you can definitely go as far as you need to. Oh, yeah, that's 15 feet right there.
Yeah, I'm good here.
Very good. Let's go back to Moahula, all the way over here. Take one round of rage off.
What are you taking off?
1 round of rage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't hear the 1 round. All I said was all I heard was taking off rage.
Yeah, I wish. I take less damage that way, but unfortunately the rules don't give me a path to that.
Okay, so over here to the right, these guys, what exactly is dead and what's alive? Because
Everything.
on my screen I can't tell.
Yeah, everything that you see over here is dead. You did just see Azimuth back out of this passageway. He may be calling attention to something else here in the hallway that none of us can see. And then likewise, we just saw Justin and DJ fly off over the wall here. And we can hear them battling something in that direction. But they're actually, with the 35-foot elevation, you can probably see that they are fighting the last of the scarabs, and they've pretty much got it killed.
Okay, because it looks like the X's are underneath these things and not over them.
Yeah, it's been a frequent glitch with Roll20 lately, unfortunately. Hopefully they get that fixed, because that is confusing.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know if there was something under them that was dead, or if they were the things that were dead.
Right, and that's usually what the case would be. And actually, technically, with this smoke right here, you can't even see into that area at all. But you can definitely tell that this one is dead.
Okay, so I can't see anything else from where I am.
Correct. Aside, you can technically see this one way out here, like if you wanted to take a ranged attack at it. You do have sight on it, even if your token does not currently reflect that. Because of the 3rd degree of elevation right there, you technically would be able to see it. And it's only 30 feet away from you, 35 counting the height. Just remove that entirely and
Shoot
open
it.
that up. Now you should be able to see it. Kind of scrambling along.
Can I throw my axe at it?
You can. Kind of scrambling along some steep terrain in that space right there.
She's a cat. She's nimble.
Ugh. Well, is it a miss or inspiration for a crit?
Oh, we'll spend the inspiration for the crit.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna just explode that thing in midair and just pieces of its shell go spraying in all directions. That's the last of the ruined scarabs.
And then, let's see, there's nothing else for me to hit, right?
Correct. Unless you want to try to squeeze yourself into this narrow hallway and start going after the only other monster we're aware of.
Which I won't be able to see because of the smoke.
You can get into that hallway. The smoke is just on the other side of the hallway. It is technically double movement from
Okay.
this space forward, and you are squeezing as well, so any attacks would be at disadvantage. Any attacks made against you would be at advantage. But you do have line of sight to it now.
Well, if I did a double move, then that ends my turn, right?
Correct. So we'll go outside
Okay,
here.
then that's it.
Very good. Go over to Manuel's turn.
All right, since everybody else is going in there, come on, monkey. Am I like? Oh, I'm standing on one.
Oh yeah, you just walked right into the smoke too, so you're just like, oh god, I can't see anything.
Okay, I'm going to continue forward. Hopefully, because I can't see anything, I'll just move forward here.
All right. Yep, you just get on the other side of the smoke there, and sure enough, there's the creature that's causing it.
All right, I'm going to take a couple of attacks on it.
That's good. That's good as well. 15 is the number. 22, we'll take it.
All right, and then I'm going to use bonus action attack.
Do you have
Free action. Oh, free action high five the monkey.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Yeah, whatever. Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
All right. Well, it's the white's turn, so we will step right on down here, try to get at Moahula. Take a tentacle attack with advantage because of the squeeze. Ouch, that's a 25 to hit for 7 psychic. And you are grappled.
She's not medium or
She's large
small
right now.
Oh, that is correct. That is absolutely correct. So 7 psychic.
It's grabbing
like,
her
I
throat
want-
like going.
No, it's like trying to get you. Like, I want that giant brain. Give it to me.
Delicious. Gimme, gimme. That's all we got for our turn. So over to Lantirthi, currently stuck in the smoke effect here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move a bit here. These down.
Well, now you can see, at
Woohoo!
least to the east. Still can't see through the smoke.
Well, it's okay. Okay. How do I want to do this? I want to shoot at this abomination that's up here. I don't think I could
Get a clearer
make
line
it from
if you,
here without
you
shooting
can.
someone else.
You can. It's just
Without
gonna get a
hitting one of
bonus.
my teammates.
With your dice, you never know.
Yeah.
Got a
yeah,
clear
so I
shot
guess
there,
I'll
though.
have to keep moving. Squeeze myself past Manuel and his monkey pal thing there. And then take a shot. Well, take 2 shots because there's no way only 1 shot is going to down this, even if I do hit it. First hit. Oh, there we go. A natty
Another
1.
natural one.
Yeah, I'm really good at those. And then
Oh my god!
shot. Oh my god! Okay, that's fun. I don't think I have anything super
Is this
useful.
natural one queen?
That is.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
The queen has returned.
Oh boy.
Hey, royalty's royalty, baby. I'll take it. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything that's useful for a bonus action, so I will just move 5 more. Well, I'll go my last 10 feet here to kind of be more or less behind this pillar, and then I will
Sounds good.
pass it along.
All right, that's over to Ku Colin, who can feel this thing right behind him, even if he can't quite see it.
I mean, he's right in front of me, but either way, I'm gonna go up and around because I knew where the pillars were. Get out of the smoke so that and get that flank advantage.
Okay. It will get a AOO for the brief moment you step out of its threatened zone to go around the pillar. That's not going to do anything. Proceed.
Alright, and then I'm going to smack him twice with my spear.
Good and good. And I'm pretty sure, yep, the first one is going to do it. 27
Alright.
damage. We only had 18. That one is going to explode in a cloud of smoke. Smoldering Death, a 15-foot radius. That's going to be a little problematic. 4, 5, 6 spaces. That's pretty much just going to cluster up, smoke up this entire space right there.
Alright, then I'm gonna finish up my turn by using the rest of my movement to get on up onto this stage looking area here.
There you go. Okay, let's go over to Healy Beale. Is he back? I did see he typed something up there.
I can copy and paste what he had put.
No worries, I got it. He's going to cast a Bless, getting the 5 characters there, and stay put. Okay, let's see. The only potential issue I see with that is Lantirthi is on the other side of the smoke.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I can move to get line of sight. Or get within.
Maybe the entire room is now smoked up now. Once this guy got destroyed, the whole frickin' room is now pretty much just obscured.
It just says within reach.
Yep, I mean, yeah, I was gonna bring up the Jeremy Crawford thing again, but I did not take the time to do it because yeah, there's a lot of effects here that you don't even have to see your target to make use of. So yeah, that's gonna be fun in the end game when you guys start getting plucked for damage from people you don't even know are there. Doubly fun when they don't even know who you are and they're just damaging you. Somebody's there! I'm hurting them! Yay, 5e! Alright, so yeah, go ahead and throw some Bless icons on all of the targets there. Any additional action there?
No, I'll just peel in here.
Very cool.
There's a target. No, I'll go forward if you can.
I don't know if you still play Baldur's Gate 3, but I saw a video where it said that if you use Minor Illusion in a room where there's invisible things, they go for that and it automatically pings them.
That Bless wouldn't be able to affect me or Spartan because we're 35 feet in the air.
Oh, that's true. Did you actually go into the smoke?
I went forward, yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so the zombie is up next. There are no more of them at the end of that one's turn. This effect will go away, but this one is going to last for another 9 rounds, or until we get a strong enough wind to disperse that.
Which is why I asked, how much wind's coming through the windows that have been smashed out, seeing as how we're on top of a mountain, and it's typically pretty windy on top of mountains.
There's only one window that's really been opened up right here.
Oh, I thought they had smashed out the northern windows to get around.
Oh, my
as
bad.
well.
This one got closed again, but yes, this one is open, but yeah, we're gonna hold on to the smoke for at least another 6 seconds, as we don't have a tornado spilling through here to just instantly later. Okay, let's go top of another round here. See how much we can carve into this one. We're pretty much done with this battle. J-Man, that thing just got chopped in half by Feelien way over there.
Alright, so seeing into those windows, she's just smoky and I can't really see anything, right?
Correct.
Alright,
You can kind of see Matheson, like, there up against the window, but, like, not really much of anything past him.
Okay, seems like they probably, I can't see anything to target anything anyway. I'm gonna fly farther back to see if there's another entrance in the back.
Alright. See another landing right down here to your southeast. Sure enough, there's an entrance right there. Dead Scarab blocking the doorway, otherwise doesn't seem to be much of anything in here. Sounds of combat inside have pretty much died down.
Yeah, that was a move and a dash, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, no more scarabs, so we'll pass it over to Spartan here.
Do 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 do. Oh, I have just enough movement.
This is a very, very tightly confined passageway here, just so we're aware. There's not like
I'm
a
going
20-foot gap of
to-
space to like fly over it.
I'm going to fly to get to. That's where I want to go.
It
in
it
my
is
flight
going
pattern.
to going to attempt to block your movement. This thing, I mean, between Gale and that, there is like maybe like 4 inches of space between the top of them and the ceiling.
Would that be a contested
10,
strength
20.
check?
Well, let's try this for starters. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. That's 40 feet right there just to get to there, because this is considered difficult terrain. Your movement is what?
40.
40. So the furthest, absolute furthest you can get is to squeeze into the same space with Gale here. And even that, because of the tightness of the corridor, is going to be disadvantage, plus probably some kind of a circumstantial bonus in the Mind Flayer's favor. This is not an optimal angle to be trying to attack it from, since our largest character is pretty much bottlenecking the corridor here.
Then instead of moving there, I'm
Can
going to
kinda
get
see
into
it.
the doorway.
Yeah, ranged attack would certainly be possible. I would have an AC bonus to that, but you do certainly see it.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Alrighty. We get that. And that. Natural 20. Well, you made me waste a natural 20.
Meow. I guess I can move further in.
Very true, if you so wish. How do I feel about H.P. Lovecraft? Not really an opinion one way or the other, aside from a recognition and respect for his place in the overall genre of the hobby that we enjoy. I've never particularly read any of it, so I can't really say I enjoy it or don't. I've had to do some research on it from time to time based on things that other characters are doing, like what J-Man has going in this table right here. I was like, all right, well, this is what he's playing. I better research it.
I think that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty, it's Asmith now, and you just see a wall of humanity in the space that you used to be in, blocked by the carcass of this massive thing.
And is that's considered difficult terrain, those scarabs?
They are. Their bodies will count as 20 feet to pass over instead of 10.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a pretty big obstacle right there.
And I assume that mind flare I shot is still there.
Based on what the body language of Spartan and Moahula there, they are certainly fighting it.
Okay. Well, dude, I guess I'll try and... I don't want to squeeze in there too much with them, because that would put us all at a disadvantage, wouldn't it?
I mean, Gail's already squeezing, so she's at disadvantage as it is. It's just a matter of, does anybody else want to try to get into that same space and only really kind of clog things up more?
There's no other way in there, is there?
Not that you're aware of from your angle. You did see the thing come in through a door on the northeast side, but that's like completely through this solid wall.
Okay. And Spartan flew down to that lower section, right?
He flew over the battlements here to the south, and then he walked in the door from the hallway going in this way.
Alright. Well, I am...
Don't suppose you want to do the Kool-Aid Man and just break through the wall.
I don't think I'm that strong.
Yeah, it's pretty solid structure. Even the fireball didn't do much damage aside from to char up a lot of the walls and pillars. Like there wasn't even much, like a little spark of flame caught, but almost instantly kind of went out. That's 20, that's 30 feet for you right there. That is 40, 50, 55 feet for you to get there, and now you're just kind of lost in this cloud of smoke. You got 5 more feet to just kind of step somewhere, if you so want it. And then since you didn't take an action, you could also move another 30 feet after that by substituting your action for another dash.
Okay, so I haven't used my bonus action yet. I can go stealth, right?
It's one or the other. Either you used your bonus action to dash, or you used it to, you're going to use it to stealth. Either way, if you're stopping right here, you have a stealth available to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll do stealth.
Roll it up.
1 second.
Oh yeah, plus with the smoke around you, you've definitely got some kind of advantage there. The downside of it, what is Healy Beale's passive perception?
Uh, 18.
Not quite. He edged you out by 1, so you don't even know he's there. All right, Gale, back over to you.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and take a swing at that sucker.
All right. Tight quarters, disadvantage. That's still going to hit. Woo! That is a lot of damage.
Okay, and then attack number 2.
Attack number 2, not as good. Are we inspoing? Is that why there's the third click, or was that accidental?
Oh no, actually the one in the middle was accidental. Truthfully.
That's funny.
But I take it still misses.
It does, yes. Yeah, target AC for our guy here is 16.
You could hero point that and still hit it.
No, I'm actually gonna move out of here. And I know I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, we'll try it. Ooh, 24, 14 psychic. She goes stumbling into the smoke.
Now, how far did I move just now? Because I can't see the squares to count them.
Oh, let's see here. It's also difficult terrain. It's also squeezing. So you just moved 10, 20, 25 feet, and then you just bumped into 2 companions that...
My foot!
Yeah. Sounds like one of them is Azimuth, and the other one is Healy Beale, based on the sounds.
If she's
do I have enough
big-
to like kind of stumble past them?
You used 25 to get to here. How much do you have left?
45.
45 left, or 45
My
is your
movement-
total?
No, my movement is 45 total.
Gotcha. So that would be 35, 40 would get you just to the other side of them, and then you would still have another 5 if you wanted to continue pushing on. But yeah, there's a little bit of a stumble there as you accidentally bump into them.
Yeah, if you could move me that 5 more, that'd be great.
There we go.
Thank you, darling.
Absolute. Take off a round of rage right there. She did attack, so we do get to keep it. And then we'll go over to Matheson there.
Okay, I can't see much through the smoke. I don't know really that thing's over there. I'm not hearing a lot of combat noise. So I'm probably going to just break out these 2 windows just so that we can get some airflow in here to try to get rid of some of that smoke.
Sounds good. Yeah, the more windows open, the quicker this will go. They don't appear to be locked either, as best you can tell. You should be able to just click on them and open them right up.
All right, I just open them.
Yep, just
Yeah,
slide them
break.
right open. And that will immediately kind of at least start pushing it further out here now that we've got all 3 of them open on the south side.
And that ends my turn.
Okay, the white is next. Hey, look, Spartan's standing right there. Let's go get him. Kind of look over into the smoke right there. We can't see anybody else, so yeah, you are the lucky one. That's not gonna hit. Then that's going to be it for our turn right there. We'll go back to Lantirthi here.
Alright. I'm going to do a little bit of movement here. 15. I'm not sure how, like in actual space, not sure how, I don't know, like big Mohul is, but I'm gonna be standing around this spot. And I will take a shot at our remaining baddie over here.
Okay,
Oh,
you
that's
are
a
kind of
two-shot.
playing by sound since you're in the middle of the smoke cloud right here.
That's fine. We'll fuck with it.
All right. That is
My
not
second
gonna
shot.
hit. That's not gonna hit. You think you hear an exclamation from Healy, Beal, or Azimuth, who you also can't see, and that arrow comes very close to one of them on its way to almost hit this thing that you can hear over there.
You have blessed another.
Well, at least I didn't hit one of them, you know?
Sure, you do get that die 4 from the bless if you want to try to influence.
Sure.
That's still not doing us any favors.
Oof, what's the AC?
My AC is currently a 21, and you are shooting at
Oh,
disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're basically you're shooting entirely by sound.
I
I'll
will use
waste my
my
inspo
hero
on that first
point,
one.
and I'll use my hero point on the second one.
Gotta get those hits.
Alright, so inspo on the first one means it is a 20 plus 2. That is
My hero
just
point did
good
not do it.
enough. And yeah, hero point won't get it done on that one.
You can roll a separate bless for the second attack. Do you have another die 4?
Okay, so it's two separate blesses, like one on each one, and not just like one overall kind of.
It's for every attack and every saving throw.
Okay, cool. Then I
You'll
will
need to roll a 2
roll
or
that
roll
other
higher.
one. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rat. I just realized I took the sworn foe damage as well, so I should not have taken that. But
Oh, yeah, my sworn foe.
second attack is a miss any way you slice it. First one at least seems to hit something that squeals in retort.
Alrighty, Roo. I think I'm just gonna kind of step back out of the way with my remaining 5 feet, and then I will pass it on to the next person.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my ball.
Well, okay. Let's pass it to elsewhere Kukulin here.
All right, so smoke still hasn't quite cleared. I don't see any enemies on my side. I'll probably just try and skirt around the smoke back towards the entrance.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like it's clearing out from the south side, so you should have a clear path on that side of the room. Yep.
All right. And I can see the Illithid, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and hit him with my sling a couple times.
Right. Got pretty good AC from around that corner as well. 21, but you are not firing with disadvantage. Good God, I'm pretty sure that's the sling that David used. 17 damage. Whew. A natural 1 ain't gonna do you any favors. Do we want
Nope,
a
and I'm
hero
out of
point?
inspos.
Oh, How about your weekly hero point? Did you use that already?
Didn't use that.
Need a 2 or better on the die 6. Take that 17 damage if you do. Boom! There we go. Ought to be able to finish this thing off here. Healy Peel, you've got the final turn of the round here.
Oh, shit. I have no idea what to do.
Oh, gotcha. You can always just change the name of the weapon in your inventory as well, just like Paul does with all his Magoo magic.
I mean, you got to. How high up is this guy? The Illithid?
I'm on the ground.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go over and Word of Radiance.
Okay.
The healing is... Ignore the healing.
Oh, good. Con save. And, man, that is some bitchin' damage. Max damage. That's going to be a day if I fail to save. Let's see how this goes. Con save. We do have magic resistance. Hey, we failed it. Yeah, this thing just explodes in radiant damage.
1 second, I'm not used to playing this. I think an extra D8 with blessed strikes as well. Sorry.
Oh, so you want to incinerate the exploded pieces? Gotcha.
That's the added power of the Magoo.
Yeah, that's Magoo magic right there.
Blessed Magoo.
And that can also officially close out our initiative so that we don't have to track this for next Wednesday. We are officially at that point, friends. We are going to close out our session here for tonight. This is the final session of our week 14. And starting this Sunday, we are 6 sessions a week, 2 every Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. For the next 4 weeks in a row, we will continue the coalescence at double pace. So for any who somehow have not caught wind of this in Discord, be prepared for double the sessions and a lot of activity to come here over the next few weeks. Thank you for tuning in tonight for a great session, for resolving the teleport terrors side of things. Now maybe we can get back to our elevated enlightenment story angle in progress, but that will wait until next Wednesday. Much love all. We'll see you next time around this Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, as we kick off our 4th year Streamiversary celebration. See you then. No Are You Without You.
Good night.
Night.
Night, love.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, Dan, I meant to thank you for the thing on Discord.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Absolutely.
By the way, Dan, look up the Legend of Cuchulainn, and you'll understand the Hurley making me laugh when you said the Sling of David.
Oh, gotcha. Alrighty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Yeah.
pull your hair on the back slick. You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat, me in the front 'cause I'm bad. And it feels like the prom. That's so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching, but we're walking in. Hey, oh, they don't know you like I know you. Now they know. Now we're sharing this cake. Eat it straight from your lips, no plate. I'm first class, looking like a Barbie. All my friends, they really try to warn me, but